I have the pleasure of being here with Danielle Brinkman, and she's got a job and a career that I will let her, it's a mouthful, so I'm going to let her say what she does.
Okay, I am the manager of external and treasury reporting for C&H Industrial Capital. We're a captive finance company for C&H Industrial.
Awesome. So what was your catalyst that got you to come into PMPG?
Well, I think if you remember our first time meeting, I was quite literally broken.
Yeah, a little bit.
In December 2020, I broke my femur.
Which is not an easy thing to do.
No, and I did it in a freakish way, so that kind of tipped me off, or tipped me and my doctors off, that I had bone health issues that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And it's part of the PT and the therapy. So December, up until I started here a year ago, this month. I then tripped again and broke my wrist. So when I met you, I was healing from a broken femur, and my wrist was still pretty in a brace. So I think the catalyst was that my PT person told me there's only so much physical therapy is going to do for you, and you really need to strengthen your bones. And the way you're going to do that is lifting weights. So here I am.
That is a spectacular PT. and Amy is.
And she's working out with me now.
And she's working out with us now too.
She's working.
Give PT Plus a quick shout out. But yeah, they do fantastic work. And so you came in primed, ready to go, understanding that strength training is going to be, we like to say strength and power are the elixir of youth. If you want to age well, get through this hiccup, we got to start doing some strength training. What was your kind of aha moment that said, I'm in the right place?
Well, I do think for personal training, you get what you pay for. And you really have to have that good relationship with the person that's training you. So my aha moment, I think, was meeting Lauren and her earnestness. I think I told you that.
It's a good way to describe her.
Very earnest in trying to help me heal and get me back on track to improving my life.
Yeah, and you're doing that. And the dogs didn't harm things either.
No, they don't. No.
So,
that's bad.
What are some of the specific results that you've experienced? Give us.
Well, other than the obvious, I've lost 20 pounds. That helps.
20 pounds.
That's a winner.
Yeah, that's a stone and a half.
I know, you told me that. That's a stone and a half.
Yeah.
I'm much stronger than I am because I like to do a lot of outdoor stuff, and I would really struggle with that. And I recently went up to the ice caves on Lake Superior. We hiked 11 miles, and while that was tough, and I was sore, I wasn't destroyed. And I really feel a lot stronger in just physically and what I can lift. And that's just everyday life. And it's also helped my back. So my back has, really gotten a lot better too.
I can see it. You're moving well. And my guess is that with the hike that you did, you probably didn't even hesitate thinking, I don't know if I should do this. You just did it.
I just did it.
So, that plays into just living. Like you spend all this time working.
Life. It really does help you live a more fuller life. That, especially like some of the things, like my mom and dad love to travel. So when I travel with them, we're hiking as well. And or if we go up to the cabin and we want to work on the cabin, I can lift a lot more things than I used to be able to do. It just really opens up a lot more. You're not afraid.
There's not a hesitancy.
There's not a hesitancy. Yes.
Who would you say we are, in your experience to date, the 1-year trainiversary that you're on?
I know.
Who would you say is a good fit for working with us? What's the type of client?
Oops. Well, again, I think you get what you pay for. So it's going to be the type of client that I feel wants to really invest in themselves. Wants a strong return on their investment. I love your location. That was a big plus. That was a big plus for me, that you're right by the interstate. easy access in and out. You know, anybody downtown, definitely a perfect fit. It's going to be somebody that really wants to invest in their future too, I think, or invest in their health.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we believe health span is a critical thing. That
Right.
we should live long lives and then die quickly. You know, the lingering.
I haven't given that much thought.
You know, 90 plus years and then boom.
Right.
You
That's
know,
true.
whatever it is.
90 uninterrupted, no more broken bone years.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you for
There
your
you go.
time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for asking me to do this.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Lovely.